What's going on, everybody? It's Steve with I Love Plants. I miss you guys so much. I haven't done a solo video in over a week, and I had a lot going on. Trust me, you guys. Like, it's been a really rough 3 weeks. So I just need to take some time to sort of recover, focus on myself, and all that stuff. You guys, I do preach about mental health and just making sure that you guys are, safe and sound mind. I got to do the same thing for myself, but, just had to recover, try to get myself well and everything. But I'm back. I miss you guys and I'm here. Not that I'm in a mood or anything, but today's video is going to be about 5 plants that I can't stand. I did a video the last time about the 5 plants that were easy for me to take care of. Now I'm going to do the 5 plants that just don't like me for some reason. Okay. So the past few weeks, like I said, it's been challenging, good and bad things, right? Because I had a birthday on Sunday. I turned another year older. I'm blessed and thankful for that. So many people reached out to me to wish me happy birthday. That was amazing. It's just so much love. My family and friends, I appreciate you guys. Just reaching out and just reminding me of, somewhat of my purpose on this earth, which is, just to be around you all, whether it's virtually or in person. I really love that I'm here for you all. And so that was a highlight. But the other part, like I had to move and, I'm in the new room, which is essentially going to be, where most of the plants are going to be in this new apartment. And that was challenging in itself. I mean, I did a lot of the things by myself. Thankfully, I was able to hire some movers and stuff because I couldn't do any of the lifting. I mean, I call myself I Lift Plants, but part of my recovery was not being able to lift anything. So I typically go I Lift Plants. My arms are looking kind of scrawny. But what I wanted to do is thank you all for showing up. I had a call to action in my last video to try to reach 1,500 subscribers. You guys really showed up and showed out. I reached over 1,500 subscribers, and that's all thanks to you all. Thank you for taking the time out just to listen to what I'm saying. This is my plant journey. I don't know everything about them. I'm learning as I go along, researching, trying to understand them a little bit better. And you guys are here with me for the ride. So I appreciate that. So I'm trying to get to 2,000. Look, I'm trying to get to 5,000. So help me out with that. And that's pretty much where I stand today. But today's video is going to be 5 plants that if I probably had to do all over again, I wouldn't get them. That's just me. Okay. I'm going to stick to the ones that respond to me. Okay. Not every single one of my plants like me. Obviously, and I'm talking about them right here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna call them out. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 5 plants that I personally need help with. Okay, so I want them to like me. If you know what to do with these plants, please let me know. Please let me know. Put it in the comments and let's have some conversation about it. All right. So get ready. These are the 5 plants that I just don't like. All right, so plant number one is this Dracaena Tornado. And I know, like, look, I convinced two of my friends to get Dracaenas. And for the most part, Dracaenas are fantastic. Dracaenas are beautiful too. They are native of Africa, and I got a special place in my heart for Africa. And being that it is native to dry climate, they don't need that much water. Okay, so when I got this plant here, this is Taz because he's a Dracaena Tornado. So this is the Tasmanian Devil right here. It was lush. It was full. I had leaves all the way down to the soil. And now, I remember my first trip after I got this plant, I came back. The bottom leaves, they were all black, all dried up. Not like black and soggy, but black and dry or brown and dry or whatever. And like I'm getting a lot more yellowing leaves and browning at the tips and everything like that. I'm getting some new growth too, so it's, all is not lost. But my friend Garen took one look at this and he said, Steve, you're overwatering it. Okay. Now let me tell you something about this plant. And let me tell you something, Garen. I don't touch this plant for like every 5, 6 weeks. So if you're telling me that I gotta leave this plant alone for like 2 months, then somebody put that in the comments. Do I need to water this plant like every 7 to 8 weeks? It reminds me of the snake plants and the whale fins where they thrive off of neglect. I'm kind of thinking that this is one that does it as well. But I don't like it. Okay. And I know he don't like me. So guys, what do you think? What am I doing wrong? It's getting adequate light now. So I am getting new growth, but I'm still getting browning tips. I'm getting yellow leaves and I'm not watering it at all. So SOS, help. Help me save my Dracaena Tornado because it is a fantastic plant. What I'm thinking about doing is just cutting it and propping it, putting the stems in water, and then starting, fresh and repotting it so that they sit lower and it doesn't look like a palm tree, because look, it has like this long stem now. It looks leggy and I don't like that look. So what should I do? Help, help, SOS, help me. This is number one, the Dracaena Tornado. I don't like it. All right, so what I got here is an Alocasia Watsoniana. All right, this plant was a wish list plant of mine. I had it in soil and changed it out to leca because some people were telling me that alocasias do very, very well in leca. I'm not one for changing God's plan with the substrate, but you take somebody's advice and put it in leca. I still got one leaf left. I think I've had one leaf, the same leaf now for, geez, maybe 7 months. And it's been the same leaf. Sometimes he droops, sometimes he stands upright. I guess it just depends on how he feels. This is Watson, by the way, and I don't like it. Help. What am I doing wrong? So this plant is in leca. I got it in somewhat of a water reservoir right now. So, what I found is that if I keep like maybe 2 inches, not even 2 inches, maybe like an inch, maybe a half inch of water in the reservoir, that the leaf actually stands upright. So I did that. But is not responding. I'm not getting any new growth. There's a corm in there actually, so I'm not sure if that's going to do something, but I did take a look at the roots and there is a corm attached to the roots, so maybe that means that it's going to sprout something. But do I need to change the substrate? Do I need to put this back in soil? Do I need to put this in pond? What do you guys think? This is Alocasia Watsoniana. This is Watson here, and I'm a Sherlock Holmes fanatic. Tell me, what do I need to do? I'm trying to save it. Every single plant that I'm going to show you today, I'm trying to save. I don't like it now, but maybe I can grow to like it and maybe they can grow to like me. So put it in the comments. What should I do with this one? I got one leaf and it's standing up straight, so that's a win for me. All right? Help me out. Thanks. So this one disappoints me. This is my Philodendron Domesticum. Now, typically, I love philodendrons. I don't like this one. This one I got from HEB when they were having the huge release of $55 philodendron domesticums. Went all the way out to McKinney, Texas to get one, and it just has not been responding to me at all. I actually propagated it. The propagations failed. Roots turned to mush and leaves fell off the stem. This is all I got left. Is one browning leaf. Okay, it's in a nice soil mix with perlite and I think sphagnum moss or peat moss, one of them. Aeration, I think, is pretty good in the soil. It's under a grow light, and I water it maybe every 10 days or so. Like, I don't water it that much because the soil, I mean, for it to be as loose, it's still moist most of the time. So I'm not trying to oversaturate the soil with water. So I need help with this one. Is this compost? Okay. I don't even think I gave this one a name. I don't believe so. I would have known that. But that's how much I don't like this plant that I didn't even give it a name, y'all. So please help me fall in love with this domesticum. It cost me, a steak dinner. Okay? I could have had a steak with some mashed potatoes and broccoli and a nice restaurant instead of buying this. Priorities, priorities, right? Won't happen again unless you shape up. So help me out, guys. In the comments, what do you do if you have a philodendron domesticum? What do you do to take care of it? I told you what I'm doing. Maybe something's wrong. Put it in the comments. Help me out here, please. Thank you. Yeah. Another philodendron made the list. I was walking around here and saying, yeah, no. You're making the list too. This is my philodendron summer glory. This is plush. I actually named this one because I was so in love with it when I first got it. And it doesn't look good at all. Now, my friend Janae has a beautiful summer glory that I saw with dark green leaves. It looks amazing. And I asked her, I said, Janae, help me. What am I doing wrong with this guy here? Like, help me out. I got brown in other leaves. I had to cut this one off. And this is new growth, but it doesn't look like the new growth usually that summer glories tend to have, that like sort of copper looking leaf. It's not even looking like that, y'all. So Janae was like, fall back on the watering. Maybe I was watering it too much. I was probably watering this plant every 2 weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks. And she was like, nah, that's too much too. Fall back a little bit on the watering. So I am. I actually have been watering this plant now every month, about every month. But it's been, four more weeks that I've been watering this plant. Soil is pretty is good soil, so I don't think that's the problem. I am getting new growth, like this is a newer leaf, but it's not doing anything but staying in the same position for weeks. And you guys know I love philodendrons. Okay, so for me to have two philodendrons on the list, it's like, what? Like, what? So I do know that I have a new leaf coming here. Maybe I gotta repot this thing soon because uh, it's a crawling plant, so it's going to need a longer planter. But what should I be doing for plush right now? Is there anything different? The light, let me think about this. Is natural light, east facing light at the moment? Is that enough? Doesn't need to go under a grow light. Is it too much light? Let me know in the comments because I've been trying to do everything that Google says and it ain't working. All right, so let's get some experience, summer glory caretakers. What do you think? Help me, please. I want to fall in love with this plant. I was in love with it when I first got it. I don't like it now, and it doesn't like me. Thanks for your help. Okay, so this here is my Dracaena Marginata. I loved this plant when I first saw it. I thought that this was a statement piece. It was beautiful. I mean, the leaves were standing up like straight, like they were pointed, to the left and to the right. Now they are at ease, okay? They're drooping down, right? And browning at the tips, okay, and most of them. But what I did know with this Dracaena is kind of similar to the tornado that I talked about earlier. By the way, this is Spike. What I was doing to Spike, I was definitely overwatering him. But here's the thing. I will overwater him, his leaves would turn yellow, they would start to drop, right? So I said, okay, well, Steve, fall back on the watering. You're watering him too much. When I stopped watering him, all right, and I'm talking about for 4, 5, 6 weeks, the tips started getting brown. Okay, and then he starts to droop like this. So I can't find the happy medium for Spike yet. I'm still trying to learn him. I'm still trying to like him. I mean, he's a beautiful plant. I've seen these plants fully grown and they are amazing. I mean, Plant Keeper here in Dallas, Texas had plenty of these plants. The colors are stunning and I want mine to look like that. Funny enough is that my friend Garen, he was like, Steve, don't get this one. Don't get it. He's gonna piss you off. And sure enough, Garen was right. You know, I gotta listen to him more. I mean, I'm hard headed sometimes. He knows that about me. He tries to keep me in check. But he told me that I was gonna be pissed off about this plan, and I am. I'm pissed off. It didn't even take me like 2 months to start not liking him. But the good thing about him, and I'm gonna knock on some sort of wood, I never had a pest problem with him. And this plant is prone to like spider mites and stuff like that, mealy bugs, and they are really, really hard to get rid of just because of how this plant sprouts up new leaves. Like you got to dig in to get these things out. And luckily, I've never had a pest problem with Spike. So I'm asking you guys, please put it in the comments if you guys have a marginata. What do you do for it? How often do you water it? Where do you put it? I know that this plant has a sunlight thing because of the variegation of the leaves. Like the more sun it gets, the more like purple and green and kind of like indigo. I think leaves, beautiful leaves here, beautiful leaves, but just a pain in the ass to take care of. This is number five. I actually want to do an honorable mention. And I think you guys know who that is. And I almost don't even want to move him because I think I might got him in a really nice spot. And it's so damn finicky that when you move him, they're going to drop leaves. I'm going to take that chance anyway because I think I got like maybe 4 leaves left on this plant at the moment. But this is Spike. This is my Marginata. He's a pain in the ass. Help me save him. Help me fall in love with him. Please put it in the comments. What do you guys do? All right. And this is the honorable mention. Of course, it's a fiddly fig. Never again never will I ever get another fiddle leaf fig. Ever, 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 ever. This is the original of Figgy Exalia who passed away back in October after my trip. Figgy ended up dried up after 2 weeks. I don't know what happened to her. She was in the sun. She was not getting any moisture from those fake ass watering stakes that I bought. It was my mistake. I take full responsibility for Figgy's passing, but this is Pisa, okay? And Pisa used to lean a little bit to the left and everything, but I repotted her. She's doing great. I got 2 giant leaves from her, and she's doing better. Now, this is an honorable mention because she is actually doing a little bit better, and I just got to stay on top of watering her consistently and keeping her in the same spot. So I'm really taking a risk with Pisa, showing you guys her right now, but I just wanted to bring this up. You guys, if you feel me about fiddly figs, they are beautiful plants at birth, but as they get older, they get droopy, they get brown, they get talking right in front of her. They get ugly, but they are still, they're ugly cute, you know? So what do you guys do for your fiddle leaf fig? I know my friend Janae, she put hers someplace else, started responding better, and I think hers is doing good. This one, come on, y'all. I said keep Figgy in your prayers a few months ago, even before she passed away. This one, I got 5 leaves left. And they go, that's it. This is compost. So you better not, you better not. You... Anyway, guys, that's it for 5+1 plants that I just don't like. I mean, I want to grow to like them, but I just don't like them. So, guys, activate those comments, subscribe, hit that button. Let me know what you think about my content and what I'm giving and all that good stuff. And it is so good to be back with you all. You guys, look, Janae, I mentioned her, and my other buddy Richie. We're doing a podcast, a plant podcast. We're having so much fun with this. It's called Cultivation Corner. It is so awesome to find like-minded individuals and the place that you're in and just vibe with them just sort of effortlessly like we do. So if you haven't subscribed to Cultivation Corner, please do so. Watch our podcast. It's actually premiering December 9th at 7:30 Central Standard Time. And we're just having a blast just talking about plants and life and other stuff. We're having so much fun. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope that you enjoy our collaboration of Cultivation Corner. I love you all for watching. Please, please love yourself. Take care of yourself. Watch that mental health as we go in, a little bit deeper into the holiday season and make 2025 your year. Like literally, don't just say it, do it. Okay? Love y'all. I'll see you soon.